today as students. The future is yours. And hence it's important for you to understand and realize where we have come from. As they always say that no matter where we go in the future, it's very important to remember your roots. If you forget your roots, then no matter how big you become in life, it will be all meaningless. It's because of our roots that we come to know who we are. It is our roots that define what we are, how strong we are. It's our root that will give us the identity of who we really are in society. And hence, these particular 2 days are not just simply a celebration of looking at the different cultures that we have. It is, of course, it is a celebration. But as I said, it's more of a reminder and more of a mechanism for us to ensure that the young generation especially do not forget who they are, who our forefathers were, what is our culture, where did we come from. Only when we know these things and we put these basic ideas in our mind, it's only then can we in a strong and committed manner move forward to take our people and our state and our country forward from where we were, where we are and where we should be. And hence this entire program is being organized with that objective in mind. We need to be proud of who we are. And the reason I say this is because sometimes in society, different forces are there, different people are there. People make comments. People, have their own ideas about different cultures. But if you yourself are not proud of who you are and are not proud of your culture, then this whole program is meaningless. So we need to start off by realizing that we need to be proud of what we are, who we are, and respect other cultures within the state as well as throughout the country and the world. We need to also realize that apart from being proud of our culture, we need to ensure that we preserve it. And preservation is important because if we don't do that, then, as I said, we lose track of who we are. And the preservation part is actually one of the most critical parts that we sometimes forget. And we need to constantly remind ourselves about it. We need to find ways to preserve it. I was very happy to see the initiative being taken by our Honorable Minister, Mr. Salgro Salaramni, and all the other officials from the department, that the 3 statues of the great freedom fighters of our state were installed right here about these great heroes and the contribution that they have made. So I congratulate the Minister and I congratulate the department for this great initiative that has been taken. And we should continue to do this. These kind of statues should not just be in Shillong, it should be in different parts of the state. Tura should have a statue of Tilak Singh and Kyongnamba also. Jente Hill should have statues of Pathogan Lingminja, Sangma and Tilak Singh. And so on and so forth. We need to ensure that our younger generation are reminded about the contributions made by these great heroes. And therefore, similarly in culture also, the reason why these 6 villages have been selected and have been given an award is because they have taken the initiative to preserve the culture of our people, the identity of our people. the roots of our people. And we will just discuss that
we also should endeavor to move in that same direction. Apart from that,
this kind of
last point
should
would
go
only be on the fact that
should not just end with this.
Points mentioned by
We should do this every year and select
that
5, 6
we as a state have been focusing a
and
lot
not
on
just
tourism,
awarding
and
them,
we realize that
recognizing them
nature
by giving a
has,
certificate, but
gifted
giving
us.
financial support.
God Almighty has gifted.
So therefore, I have asked the Commissioner Secretary also to make a proposal, and the 6 villages that have been recognized today, we would like to give financial package of support to them so that they can continue the good work that they are doing. And I would ask the Commissioner Secretary to kindly send a proposal to us. And this way we will ensure that this kind of an award and recognition is done on an annual basis, because it encourages other villages also and other people and other communities to ensure that they continue to take this step. So it's a great initiative, and I would also like to congratulate the Minister and the department for doing this, and would also like to inform them that we are ready to support, even financially, to ensure that this program continues in the future also. And hence, in the long run, we need to realize that this preservation must happen in terms of documentation, must happen in terms of videography, must happen in terms of different technologies being used to ensure that the database is created for this, so that the young generation can actually have access to it and have multimedia friendly devices to be able to access it and learn about this even more. If you go to a lot of the large countries and more developed nations, you will always see that they have got very powerful multimedia programs that are specially made and are shared with the schools and the young children. And there's a reason behind it. And the reason is very simple, that apart from knowing the background and the roots and the culture, this simple step develops a very strong sense of patriotism at the right age, and the respect that the children should have as they move along. And for the last 50 years, I strongly feel that though we have done our bit, but I think we need to push it a bit more. And therefore the young generation, as I said, you go to developed nations, you'll find museums. You need to go and see this, and every year the children used to go from schools to visit this. And it kind of developed a sense of connection as to what the history of the Jews has been, and how Israel as a nation has struggled in the past, and the different challenges they had to face as a society. And these kind of small things led to
Kobor, Dr. Peaceful, family member of the late D. Helpinel. And also Mr. Solomon Khalil, if you hear, Mr. Solomon Khalil, Raphael Waldry. Nota. PTC Natyam, if you're here. I'd like to call upon Mr. Royal Suting. Mr. Royal Suting. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call upon Mrs. Karen Joplin. Lawan Shaibha Karmolong. Lawan Shaibha Karmolong. After Lawan Shaibha. There you go, playing safe over there. Mr. Corbett's aim. And
so maybe if we can put it in the start. Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Don't put this on camera. Look, why should we be the only one? From Garo Hills. We are trying to showcase all of hobbies, especially